My adoptive mother always picked the biggest fruit whenever she went shopping. She had been obsessed with perfection since I was little. Choosing a husband was no exception. My adoptive father truly didn't disappoint her. He met every one of her demands, including adopting a child. But after being raised by them for over 10 years, I finally realized how terrifying they really were. I once made a friend named Millie and brought her home with me. On the surface, they welcomed her warmly, but in truth, they had already seen through her bad intentions. The way I treated Millie kindly looked more like blind people pleasing in their eyes. One glance from my adoptive mother, and my adoptive father immediately understood. At the dinner table, he politely urged Millie to eat more. After she left, seeing how relieved I looked, my father suggested that we take her on a trip with us sometime. I thought he was doing it for my sake and even thanked him sweetly. I had no idea there was another meaning behind his words. Millie had no clue she was already being watched. That night, she went to her usual part-time job at the restaurant, but she found the place locked up. A coworker told her the owner had secretly sold the shop and ran off overnight. She stood there frozen. As an orphan, losing that income meant she couldn't survive. In her panic, she thought of me. She slowly walked up to my side and quietly asked if she could borrow some money to buy a few things. Only then did I notice her. I took off my headphones and asked what she had just said. Millie instantly got angry and accused me of pretending not to listen. I explained that I really hadn't heard her because of the headphones. She suddenly exploded. In the quiet classroom, she shouted that I had to lend her money. Cautiously, I said I hadn't brought any cash today. She pressed me, asking if I could give it to her tomorrow. I could only nod. This scene was witnessed by Jim, who had a crush on me. He walked straight over and pulled out 2 bills, warning Millie not to bully me again. Furious, Millie grabbed something and threw it at him and even punched him once. Then she turned her anger on me, mocking how lucky my life was. Strangely, not long after that, Jim actually took the initiative to apologize to Millie. That simple "I'm sorry" melted Millie's icy heart. In fact, earlier she had been harassed by a group of punks, and it was Jim who happened to pass by and save her. That was the first time she ever felt cherished. Later, when she saw Jim get into my adoptive mother's car and drive away, a crushing sense of loss grabbed hold of her. And on top of that, one day while taking out the trash, Millie overheard Jim telling his friend that he planned to confess his feelings to me after school. That sentence would change everyone's fate. Millie clenched her teeth. When she got back to the classroom, she ordered me not to go anywhere near Jim after school. I asked why. She screamed at me hysterically, telling me to just do as she said. I could only agree in confusion. After school, I walked out with her. Sure enough, Jim caught up, trying to talk to me. Seeing Millie walk away, I had no choice but to say I was busy today, and we'd talk another time. All because I didn't want to lose this friendship. I kept giving in to Millie's explosive temper, but she only pushed further. When she saw the custom keychain Jim had made just for me, jealousy took hold of her. And seeing how I was always trying to please her, she even set her sights on the keychain. She demanded that I give it to her as proof of our friendship. She knew I was timid and would never refuse her. What she didn't know was that this very keychain would push her to the edge of death.